Come, sit here with me on the porch a while. The evening's settling in, and there's a story I've been wanting to tell you. There once was a young potter who worked in a small village, shaping clay into bowls day after day. He was skilled, more skilled than most, but he held himself to a standard no one else could meet. If a bowl came out of the kiln with even the smallest crack, the faintest flaw, he would set it aside without a second thought, and eventually shatter it completely.
"Why keep something broken?" he would say. "It's ruined." Over the years, his shelf of perfect bowls grew, smooth, symmetrical, flawless. But so did the pile of shattered clay behind his workshop, each piece a small failure he refused to keep. One afternoon, an old master potter passed through the village. He had traveled from far away, and word of his skill had reached even this small corner of the world. The young potter, eager to be seen by someone he admired, invited him in to see his finest work. The old master walked slowly along the shelf, lifting each bowl, admiring its smoothness, its perfect curve. Then his eyes drifted toward the pile of broken clay in the corner.
"What's this?" he asked. "Mistakes," the young potter said quickly, almost embarrassed. "Bowls that cracked in the kiln. I don't keep flawed work." The old master knelt down and picked up one of the broken pieces, a bowl split cleanly in two, its edges rough and uneven. "This isn't a mistake," he said. "This is where the story begins." He asked for the young potter's tools and, to his surprise, mixed a small amount of gold dust into resin. Carefully, patiently, he began joining the broken pieces back together, not to hide the crack, but to trace it, to fill it, to let it shine. The young potter watched, unsure what he was witnessing. When the old master finished, he held up the bowl. The crack hadn't disappeared. It ran straight down the center, impossible to miss. But it gleamed now, a thin golden seam catching the afternoon light. "In my country," the old master said, "we have a word for this, Kintsugi. It means golden joinery. We don't throw away what breaks, we repair it, and we let the break become part of its beauty." The young potter took the bowl into his own hands, turning it slowly. It was no longer smooth, no longer symmetrical. By his old standards, it was ruined, and yet somehow, it was the most beautiful thing on his shelf. "But why?" the young potter asked. "Why is this worth more than the ones with no cracks at all?" The old master smiled, the kind of smile that comes only from someone who has broken and mended many times himself. "Because every flawless bowl on your shelf has never survived anything," he said. "This one has. It broke, and instead of disappearing, it became something new, something that could never have existed if it had stayed whole." That night, the young potter sat alone in his workshop, looking at the pile of shattered clay he had once been so ashamed of. For the first time, he didn't see failure. He saw the beginning of something golden. In the years that followed, he stopped destroying his cracked work. Instead, he learned the old master's technique, mending each flawed bowl with threads of gold, turning what once felt like ruin into his most treasured pieces. People began traveling from distant villages just to see them, not despite their cracks, but because of them. So if you're carrying a crack of your own tonight, a mistake, a heartbreak, a moment you wish had never happened, perhaps it was never meant to be hidden or thrown away. Perhaps it was only ever meant to be filled with gold. You are not ruined by what broke you. You are made more beautiful by how you chose to mend.